Hey there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who have never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thanks for coming back to watch another one of my readings. All right, guys, I'm on a super high, man. It's been a glorious day at the time I'm recording this because my Dolphins had a 70-point game against the Broncos today. Holy cannoli. That was the greatest game I've ever seen. But anyway, and then after that, I had a lot of fun with my son. So it's been a glorious day. But anyway, I hope you had a wonderful weekend. We are off to another start in a new week. So make the most of it, guys. It's a new week, new energies, new opportunities. All right. So we're going to look into the weekly guidance, the weekly messages, whatever Holy Spirit, the Archangels, Jesus, Mary, Mother Mary have for us. And we're going to get some oracle cards, get your wellness tip for the week, your affirmation. Oh, I have to remember that. Affirmation for the week. And I'm going to do a little bit of a bonus for this week. I'm going to pull a charm here. I was supposed to do charms on the live Saturday night, and my guides had a completely different plan for me. So I got the charm bag right here, and I remember I was doing charm readings, so I might go back to doing that again to change it up. All right, guys. So here we go. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadians, Sirians, Jesus, Mary, Magdalene, Mother Mary, please reveal to us for highest good. What guidance do we have for this collective for the week of September 25th, 2023? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Just remember, if this resonates, take it back to God. Well, it's supposed to. Here's the thing. This may or may not resonate, but there is something here for you. But keep in mind, if there's something amazing that's coming through and you're like, oh, cool, this is going to happen to me, you have to be in alignment with it, right? Resonance is not alignment. And on top of that, you have to be very honest with yourself and your situation where you are at in your journey. All right. The last thing is, my guys want me to make it very clear that everything that comes through me is from the Most High. It's from God, the Archangels, Jesus, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, whoever else is up there supporting me. I am the messenger. Whatever comes through me is what they want you to know. Okay? Here we go. We have the Seven of Wands. This is my Tom Petty card. No, I won't back down. Right? Okay. So this week, guys, you are persevering. You are staying determined and you are standing your ground. You might be going through spiritual attacks this week. Other people are going to try to bring you down. It's kind of like pushing you off the cliff or trying to bring you down because everybody's down here and you are up here and you're not having it. Look at his face. He's like, oh, hell no. You are not getting through. You are not going to topple me over. You are not going to ruin what I've worked so hard for. You're not going to throw me off guard. You're not going to tell me that I can't do this, that I'm not going to be successful, that this is not my life, that I'm supposed to go on another path. You've already gone through the 2 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, okay? There's a success here, all right? Stand by the successes you've created. Stand by all the hard work that you've done. Where am I hearing stand by your man? That's kind of funny, but that's what I heard. This is more about standing by your will. Okay, the will of God. It's almost like backing God up. It's also about backing up what you believe in. All right, because people may come and test you this week and say, yeah, why are you still doing this? I don't see any success. I don't see any accolades. I don't see any improvements. You're still there. You haven't really done anything with your life or whatever. I'm not seeing anything in the physical. And you're like, whatever, dude. I know what God is doing in my life. So you cannot tell me that what I am doing is wrong. You cannot tell me that what I am doing is stupid, that it's ludicrous, that it's, what's the word? It's foolish, okay? You say, no, I know it's not. You have the Ace of Wands in your hands, okay? Which is the light of God. You have a gift that God has, and he wanted you to take action on it, to use it, and you're sticking by that. You know what God wants in your life. You know what path you are on. And you're saying, no, I'm not going to allow anyone or anything to throw me off my path. It's like I'm ready to fight off anyone who's against what I believe in. But this is not to say, when I say that you're gonna be hating on them, or saying that you're better than them just because you're at the top of the cliff and they're not. That's not what this is. You're just saying anyone who is not for me, who's not backing me up, okay, well, fine. That's okay. I'm just not going to engage in their lives anymore. I'm not going to allow them to continue to interfere with what I am doing. This is being tested by the outside world. You can have friends, family members, co-workers, the internet, whatever. Stuff from the outside world is testing you heavily this week. All right? You're going to persevere. You're going to keep going. You're going to stand there and know that you have the courage and confidence to continue doing what you're doing. All right? Nobody is going to tell you any different. You're not backing down. You're not giving in. Okay? This is worth fighting for. You know what you believe in. You know what is right for you. You stand by it. Anyone else who tries to throw you off your path, who tried to take you down, meaning they're trying to lower your standards. They're trying to lower yourself because you've elevated yourself to this higher level here. But all these other people who are here are like, oh, who do you think you are? You think you're better and blah, 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 whatever, whatever. No, that's not what it is. You've been doing your work. And you know what is right for you, and you're having the courage to continue to do what is right for you, because it goes against the norm. A lot of people are like, oh, well, why is this guy having this life? And why are they so confident and courageous, taking risks? And, you know, they're doing something for themselves, and they seem like they're pushing through with it, and everything looks like it's going to work out. But then they'll tell you the opposite to make you go back to their level. You're not at their level anymore, guys. Whoever this is for. You're going to push through with this. It's like the Eight of Wands is after this. As long as you stay grounded and you continue to fight off what isn't for your highest good, you continue to stand your ground. You continue to stand for what you believe in with honesty, conviction, and honor. All right? This is being honorable here and true to your beliefs. You know what is right for you. You should know by now what God has instructed you to do, what He's told you to work on, what He's told you to do in life. And you're going to continue to do it. So watch out for this week with anyone. It could even be social media, guys. It could even be tarot readers or other videos that you watch that are going to try to get you to second guess your beliefs, to second guess who you are, to second guess what God has asked you to do this lifetime. Be very careful with this. Because something is about to take off. Something is about to shift. There's going to be momentum here. And the momentum that you are building up, you need to stick with it. Because people, society, videos, stuff that you read is going to try to throw you off, to knock you down, to throw you off guard. And you're going to say to yourself, nope, nope. I'm going to do it. This is also my spiritual attacks card, guys. A long time ago when I was channeling this card, God told me that this is spiritual attacks for me. So the devil might be coming in through your friends, through your family, through social media, through whatever, to try to keep you from moving forward, to try to get you to go against yourself, to go against God, to go against your beliefs, what you know is right for you. Give me liberty or give me death. Give me freedom or give me death. Give me the life that I want or I don't want it. But again, this is like essentially what the life that God wants for you. You want to pursue that career. You want to go after that person. You want to go start that business. You want to go after your dreams and stuff like that. Then do it. Don't let anybody stop you. Nothing can stop you. That was the card that came out in my live stream on Saturday night. If you haven't watched that, go watch that live stream. You've got the ace. These other wands that people have, they don't work. They think they work, but yours does because you're holding the Ace of Wands. This is the week where you're not going to allow anyone or anything to get in your way. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. Could be about, money, prosperity. Maybe you have a business. As I said, maybe I said something about, you want to go after that business. You want to, make the money the way you believe should be made, or how God is telling you to make the money or something with the business that you're doing. Because they're wands. It could be spiritual in nature, right? You're doing something that all these 6 people down here aren't doing. And they're trying to get you to lower your standards, to get you to think less of yourself. You're not doing that. She doesn't think less of herself. She's very confident. And she's very patient. She knows that prosperity will come in when it's in divine timing. She is the believer of miracles. She spends so much time out in nature. She's so connected to God through nature that she's learned a tremendous amount of wisdom from nature, and the fact that, again, with that Lao Tzu quote, nature doesn't hurry, yet everything is accomplished. She's going to fight her battles. Other people are going to tell her, why don't you just give up? Your business is not making money. Why don't you just give up? Like, love isn't coming to you. Why don't you just give up? Why don't you just throw in the towel and, come back down to where you were, where we are? That is not what a queen does. You guys are kings and queens. You're not stooping down to those lower levels that you were at before. Oh, hell no. Absolutely not. You are pushing forward with this. If this is business, you have a business, keep doing what you're doing. Keep going. Persevere. Perseverance is going to pay off here. And don't let anybody think that the business you're running or the work that you're doing is crap. It's stupid. It's foolish. She's like, oh shit. No, you have no freaking clue. I know my worth. I know that what I do for my business, the work that I do, is of value. I'm already successful because I'm happy, because I'm healthy, because I know that this is going to work because I put in the hard work. I just cannot give up myself and give up on what I am working towards, what I believe in. And I know the money will come in. I know the prosperity will come in. I know I will continue to level up. But at the same time, she's not having these people interfere with what she's working so hard towards, with what she's doing. This is, she loves other people. She loves to take care of people. She's very nurturing, very motherly. But she also makes sure that she takes care of herself and her needs. And she does what she alone wants to do. And a lot of that has to do with rest. Eating healthier foods, or, self-care routines. Doing her meditation, sitting out with nature and having her tea, something like that, right? She makes sure she gives herself what she needs, specifically what she needs. Some of you may be dealing with someone who is devaluing you, telling you you're not beautiful, you're not smart, you're not capable, you're not this, you're not that. The shadow side of this, you may be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, but it doesn't matter if you're dealing with that person or not. You may be even dealing with a mother who's trying to throw you off your path, or, you know, the mother of your children or whatever, who's trying to keep you from moving forward with whatever this is. Somebody could be really degrading you and insulting your beauty, your intelligence, your business, could be insulting the way you make money or something along those lines. Somebody who's throwing shade at you, and the thing is here, you could be dealing with jealous people. All right, because the shadow side of the Queen of Pentacles is jealous. So what happens is, because you are on your way to this queen level, or you're already there, they don't like it. These people here don't like it, because this is you, right? You're just having the wand, but this is really you as that Queen of Pentacles. And people are getting jealous because you have work-life balance, because you've been through a lot and you look hot as hell. You look handsome as hell. You don't look like you've been through hell, right? You are very healthy. You are very happy. You are very grounded. And you feel so at ease, and you're just like chilling here, right? And you're not worried about money. You're not worried about a damn thing. Yet you do what brings you joy, and you make sure that you will continue to be healthy, because you know it's very important for your manifestation abilities to be at the highest level, so that you can attract amazing miracles and the money and the king and the other queen, and, you know, harmonious relationships and unconditional love, true love, whatever. That's what she manifests. But she chills out and she does what God asks her to do, while she is trusting in divine timing for God to bring those things to her. It's like some of you are very close to a miracle here, and something is going to try to throw you off this week, and you're like, no, I'm not going back down that level. It's like you get a black belt and you just want to say, oh, no, you know what? I'm just all that hard work I did to get the black belt. I just want to go back to the green belt or something along those lines. You know what I mean? That's probably a horrible analogy, but whatever. That's what I'm hearing, because Karate Kid keeps coming to my head. It's like Daniel's son, not backing down, right? Knowing his worth, okay? It's like somebody really likes the Karate Kid movie like I do, but that's for somebody here. So don't let anyone lower your standards or make you feel less of yourself, is why I was saying that. You are worthy of prosperity. Why is my voice cracking? You are worthy of unconditional love, of true love. You are worthy of successful business. You are worthy of so many beautiful things that God has to offer. And you have to stop being self-conscious about that. Whether it's your looks, your abilities, your skills, whatever. If you know you're being self-conscious about something, especially with how you look or your weight or your something, whatever, don't do that. You can't be self-sabotaging yourself. Not now. The beauty comes from within, right? She's the minor arcana of the Empress here. Who you are on the inside is what makes you beautiful, and that shines through you. People will see you glowing. They will see your radiance when you have created this within you. So don't let anyone try to keep you from being this Queen of Pentacles, whether you're a male or female here, okay? This is feminine energy. Continue to nurture yourself, to take care of yourself. There's a strong energy of jealous people around you who are going to tell you things or tell you stuff to get you off your path. No, you should be doing more of this, not of that. That's not getting you anywhere. You should be blah, 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 blah. No. You have no freaking clue what you're about to come into, some of you, because you've worked very hard. You've been patient as all hell, and you've been standing by your truth, your convictions, what you believe in. You've been standing by the things that you're growing, you're building, you're creating. Because God told you to do these things. and you look the part, you look healthy, you look beautiful, you look radiant, you look, amazing as all hell because you've been doing that. You have been working hard, but not working your ass off to the point where you look completely disheveled and sickly. That is not what God wants for anyone in this life. That's why the shadow side of her is having a work-life imbalance. Right? If you can't balance work and life, God is telling you to start looking into that right now so that you could take better care of yourself instead of trying to take care of everybody at the job, take care of everybody in the family, and then you get left out in the dust. Do you know what you do when you do that? You insult God by doing that because God is expecting you to take care of yourself. He created you. Right? Sure, we're meant to help everybody out and everything, but when you over-sacrifice yourself for other people and you don't give to you, God's like, where am I in the picture? I gave you that vessel. If you can't be healthy, you're going to be out of alignment with me. If you're not taking care of yourself first and foremost, you're out of alignment with me. Taking care of the temple. Taking care of the vessel that God blessed you with. You don't do that, your light dims. Your vibration lowers. And guess what? The enemy freaking loves that shit. And the lower you get, the more self-conscious you get, the more you start working, and you don't have personal time to yourself, the devil likes to come in and fuck it up. And he's doing all these crazy things to try to get you to really keep you from your prosperity, from your miracles. Because in order for miracles to happen, guys, you got to put in your part. You got to put in your work. And you got to be at the level, vibrating at the level, at that frequency for those things to come in, for those things to come to you. So there's another group of you where you're very close to something. It's like that song "Listen to Your Heart" by Little River Band. I said it on my live on Saturday night too. Sometimes it gets so hard, right? And you don't know what to do. But you close your eyes and the truth is there for you. Listen to your heart. You're discouraged, you're distraught. You keep fighting the good fight, fighting those battles. But look at where you are right now. You're past the Six of Wands. You're now up a level. You've had some successes and some victories. You're overcoming those people who are trying to bring you down. You're overcoming the spiritual attacks. And God's asking you to keep doing that because some of you, there's going to be money coming in. You're going to finally have prosperity in your life and manifest those miracles. You need to continue to have that work-life balance to be in the energetic vibration to attract that stuff. And some of you, it's the Wheel of Fortune. Some of you are on the verge of manifesting great fortune into your life. As long as you persevere and you keep going, but you're also continuing to take care of yourself and balancing work and life, something is about to suddenly shift. Yeah, things haven't been taken off. Yeah, things have been, complacent. It seems like the way, maybe a little bit stagnant. There's no real magic going on, but you know that it's coming. And you know when God tells you to rest, when he tells you to continue to take care of your physical appearance, your emotional appearance, all that good stuff, he tells you to take it easy. That's because you're freeing up these energies, not only to get to full alignment with that fortune or that sudden unexpected turn of events where it's going to lead you to greater prosperity and happiness, but you also have to maintain your health here because that's going to manifest these beautiful things into your life. So stay the course. Something's about to close out here. I never noticed this in this deck before. The balloons are up here. There's a whole bunch of balloons here, and there's one that's solitary here. It's like this group of balloons is going to meet up with the little lone balloon there. I'm hearing 99 Luftballons. I don't like that song, but that's just my opinion. Rising high, rising to the occasion. If you start seeing balloons, that is a huge sign from you or confirmation of this email. Okay, there's something about emails here, something about a message coming through. That could be an unexpected event here where you just get communication about something or whatever. But balloons could be a symbol for you. It's also about rising high, something about like sucking in the helium and speaking with that very high-pitched voice. I don't know what that means. That means something for somebody. This could also be a celebration, a birthday party. If you're preparing for a birthday party this week or there's a birthday party coming up or something, please be careful. Don't have people telling you what to do every which way and stuff. Oh, you need to do this. Like you're dealing with 6 people who are planning a party. One person says something, one person says the other thing, you get the point. And they're all coming after you or trying to throw the stuff on you to get you to do it all or something like that. Be very careful. Know your worth, okay? You don't need to seek validation outside of yourself to say, oh, I have to do all these things to make this the best party ever. I don't know why I'm getting this, but I know why, but this is for somebody. Right? She loves to have parties. She loves to make everything beautiful and make everything great and perfect. She can have strong Virgo energy that throws her off, that makes her feel like she's not good enough, okay? You have to understand that whatever your party you're planning, whatever you're doing is good enough. There's something about not rushing here, not trying to take control of everything while you're planning this party or this event or this celebration or something like that. This is taking a different turn now. But you guys get the point. You're not going to have all these people come after you and try to dictate all these things and devalue you or, say that like, oh, it's not good enough and we have to have these streamers and we have to that. No. Whatever you are doing this week, guys, it's going to be more than enough. There is no rule book that says something has to be enough for you. All right? But the other group of you, there's some huge unexpected turn of events. Expect the unexpected for some of you. You're really getting close to the finish line here. And something with money. Money's about to come in, or there's going to be a feminine here who's going to come in to offer you a contract, some sort of loan or grant or something, or investing in your business, okay? It could very well be like a sudden wealth thing, all right, with the Wheel of Fortune. She's a very wealthy person. But she attracted this wealth because she treated herself as a wealthy person. She treated herself as such where she knew she was deserving of this wealth, of this great fortune, and she acted like it. She looked the part. She dressed the part. She believed that this was possible. But she's so grounded and she's been resting and taking it easy so much so that she can manifest the energy, be at the frequency to manifest this great fortune. But she knows, again, she's deserving. She's worthy of this. She's not listening to anybody else with how she runs her business, with how she takes care of herself, with what she does that brings her joy. No. She does what's right for her all day, every day. And she knows if she's getting to the point where she's working too much, she's like, no, I got to put a hard stop. Let me go do my fun stuff like today. I did all this stuff earlier in the day. I watched my Miami game. I went out with my son for a few hours after that. I spent some time with my grandparents when they were visiting. We had the greatest times as they saw me lose my shit while I was watching the Miami game. It was fun, right? I did my fun. I did my thing. I did what God wanted me to do. And God said, nope, go do your thing. Even my, I kept telling myself, I got to do my thing. I got to watch my game. I got to do this and whatever. And then at the end of the day, My son's now doing his thing. My dad's asleep. My mom talking to her mom. And now it's time for me to do mission work. Now it's time for Jess to do mission work, to do what God has called me to do. It's like, okay, Jess, you're going to do the weekly before you take your shower and tap out for the night. That's what she does. I make sure my son was cool. I spent time with my son. I spent time with my parents and my grandparents, right? I had my me time too, right? Watching the game, drinking my tea, whatever. And then it's mission work. It takes some time to get this to really work out well, guys, but trust me, you can make it work like this. And if you need help with that, you can work with me. And we can come up with a wellness plan and how you can have better work-life balance, right? You can even get a 7-day free trial of a membership, even if you get daily guidance videos, and that's all you get in your membership. I talk about wellness and doing this stuff like almost all the time, or it comes up, especially with the wellness piece, with balancing out your life. This tends to come out a lot in my daily readings, and you will get additional guidance from that at how to better have work-life balance in your life, and not having all these people come after you all the time and trying to like get you to do other things that are not for your highest good, that are not up to your standards, right? She doesn't sell for second best. Oh, hell no. Absolutely not. So even a Capella membership, guys, can totally help you with this if you're dealing with an issue with regards to work-life balance or your self-care routines or trying to have a more grounded, peaceful life. But again, when you're in these energies and you are freaking chilling and you're going with the flow, you are starting to build up the momentum for you to, when you're finally fully in alignment, when it is time, when God says, this is divine timing card, which is why I kept saying divine timing, God, you need to be ready and in alignment, and you've got to be healthy, and you've got to be looking the part, and you got to be make sure you're taking care of yourself, because once this shifts, once this turn of events happen, your life completely changes from 0 to 100. You come into great fortune. Your business takes off. Whatever this is, this could also be a masculine here is what I'm getting now. He's fighting for his queen. He's going to go after his queen come hell or high water. And other people this week might be telling him, dude, what's the point, man? She's out of your league. Look how gorgeous she is. Look how smart she is. Look how kind and generous she is. That person doesn't exist. You're crazy. You screwed her over. Do you think she's going to want to get back with you? This is what I'm hearing, guys. And these people are throwing shade at the masculine, throwing shit at him, saying, there's no way you're going to get her back. There's no way you can't get this. This is why I said there's jealousy. And if you're jealous of other people, for whoever's watching, please be careful with that. That is not the vibration you want to be at. You will get your karma. If you're trying to take down people that you're jealous of, or you're trying to do something to attack this queen with, be very careful if that's what you're contemplating, because you're going to get kicked in your ass by trying to bring somebody down who's worked so hard to get to this level. Or trying to interfere with something here. Be very careful. But I'm getting there's a masculine here. Other people are coming after him, right? Being tested by the outside world. Listening to other people. Trying to get them to not believe who this queen is. Or to say, or have them not go after this queen to take action. Because again, Ace of Wands is an action energy. It's the go for it card. I want a new beginning with the queen. This is my life. I'm doing this. It's now or never. It's my life. It's now or never. Right? I ain't gonna live forever. Bon Jovi. I love Bon Jovi because he keeps coming up in my readings. But it's like, no, I'm not gonna live forever. Well, fuck that. If this is what I want, I'm going after it. I got to make a decisive moment because I know God is telling me what I need to do. I gotta believe in the luck of the universe. I gotta believe in miracles. God brings miracles all day, every day. We create our own luck, guys, but it ties into taking action on those things that we love, that we want, that we believe in. Okay? When you stand by whatever this is, God and the universe, they're going to come in. It's fated. It's your destiny. A lot of people know that you're destined for something, so continue to push through with it. And the masculines know that they're destined to have this Queen of Pentacles in their life. She makes a house a home. All right? There's something about giving her a home or sharing a home with her. There's like this feminine touch that this masculine is missing in his life, in his literal house or whatever. So it's kind of like he knows that it's the time. It's divine timing because God told him to. It's time for him to pursue this. And to not listen to the devil and to not listen to anybody else thinking he's crazy or there's no way, like, yeah, whatever, like you're going to get that. This is a unicorn right here. And the masculine's like, I know, but that's my unicorn. And I'm going after it. And it is also, again, there's something about, there's a Queen of Pentacles. She's going to be tested because the miracles are about to come in and they're going to come in fast. She may very well come into some serious, great fortune, an incredible amount of luck this week. As long as she stays grounded and she's sticking by her truths, her beliefs, what she defines as success, what she knows is right for her. She's not fucking settling for anything. Anything. She knows what God is bringing to her. And she's going to stay in alignment with that. The moon. Cancer Pisces energy. There's something with the full supermoon in Aries that occurs in about 5 days. I'm recording this on September 24th, 2023. You may be dealing with a Cancer or Pisces. But look. Her face is in the moon. The man on the moon. The woman on the moon. She's actually holding a stream of water in her hands. What did I say about going with the flow? Do not fear what your intuition is telling you. This is also the Divine Feminine card. Don't let fear or insecurities or the unknown keep you from keeping on. Keep calm. What is that thing? Keep calm and trust God. Keep calm and carry on. Keep calm and persevere. Stay in your truth. Continue to trust in your intuition and don't go by what you can't see. Illusions are going to come in this week, guys, to try to throw you off. And this is partly through other people, social media, spiritual attacks. The enemy may be coming after you to cause all these illusions to kind of eclipse your sun. And we are slowly approaching, we're quickly approaching, I should say, eclipse season. The solar eclipse, the first part of the eclipse season is the 14th of October. Don't let this moon eclipse your sun. Okay? That also means don't let these people, these things, the enemy to get in the way of your divine masculine. Which means if you allow things and people and whatever, the enemy to get in the way of you, what you worked so hard for, what you've been fighting so hard for, you allow people to get to take you off that path, your masculine is going to do the same thing. Don't let anything eclipse your sun, your light, and the light of your divine masculine. Because there's going to be some things that are going to cause you to be confused. It's going to cast a shadow onto certain things. And you're going to be like, oh, wait a minute. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm going crazy. The moon card is a lunacy card. It's lunatics. Super moons, which is what the full moon in Aries is, Super moons exacerbate things. They really heighten things to a crazy degree. And with the full moon in Aries, that's got to be a tough moon. Aries is fire. This is fire. It may cause people to be all combative or something, coming after other people for no reason. It's like that movie my dad was watching. It's the Kingsman movie, the Secret Service one, where everyone started to turn on each other. Be very careful, guys. That full moon, super moon in Aries might be causing that, and you might get caught up in the mix. Do not get yourself involved in that. Or you may feel like you want to be fighting everyone and everything. Keep your cool, man. That is not what a true Queen of Pentacles does. If she gets to that level of being temperamental and stuff, she's just gonna, she'll be off her rocker, but in a negative way. And then she'll be out of alignment. There's also something about a masculine here. He's like, this queen is worth fighting for. I'm not backing down. They want me to say this. Your person's name could be Tom, Thomas, or that they had the last name Thomas. Okay? Or Thompson is what I heard. Something of that nature. Because I do call this my Tom Petty card, and my guys wanted me to say that. Don't let these illusions throw you off. Again, with she's holding the stream that's right behind her. No, I'm going to stay in the flow. I know what my intuition is telling me. I need to trust in this. I can't let all these other people, all these other things trying to cloud my judgment, to try to get to put these shadows on there. So the archangels and Holy Spirit here are just saying, be careful with what's coming, especially with this full super moon in Aries. It might cause you to have clouded judgment about something. Something may block your intuition, or somebody may block your intuition. Misconceptions about things, deception. Something might cause anxiety or ambiguity, or something. Again, something is going to interfere with your intuition, with your subconscious here. I talked about something eclipsing the sun, blocking your intuition, blocking your light. You may be getting a lot of dreams this week. Pay attention to your dreams. Write a dream journal, because your dreams are going to be telling you subconsciously what your mind can't fully comprehend, or what your mind can't tell you. There's something about you're not going to be able to come to a very logical conclusion or solution about something. So maybe you need to pray to archangels, to the archangels and God, to have you have more dreams or something, to give you some clarity about something, to help you out with something. And ask them to help you to remember them. Say a prayer right before you go to bed about these dreams and ask them to help you remember the dreams, because apparently some of you are going to get bombarded with a lot of dreams that are going to help you with something, to keep you from being disillusioned, to keep you from these people who are going to try to bring you down. All right? Look inside of yourself and listen to your heart. Again, that little river band. Listen to that song. All right? Something's culminating here. And with that moon card, something is about to be revealed. Secrets, feelings, but also don't let your emotions get the best of you. Have a balance in that too. All right? So let's see what your guidance is for this week. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadians, Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, your clarity. Holy Spirit, Archangels, please reveal to us for highest good. What is the guidance for this week? What else do we have for this week? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Stand by your convictions, guys. Stay true to you, who you are, and what you believe in. Because somebody or something is going to cause you to doubt these things. Because I'm telling you guys, there are some jealous people around you. They do not like where you're at. And they're going to say some crazy shit to you to try to lower your standards, to try to get you to settle. Don't settle. This is it. Go for it. What did I fucking say about you having the Ace of Wands in your hands? You keep going. You keep going for it. Again, this is an energy of the masculine collective. I'm not backing down. I'm fighting for this queen. I'm not going to be listening to anybody else. Maybe some of you might even be having these really weird ass dreams, because maybe somebody's energies or even the enemies trying to interfere with your dreams to cause you to doubt something, to cause you to go against yourself with going after this. You can't make it up, guys. The Holy Spirit and the Archangels are telling you this is it. Go for it. Go for it. You're still addicted to this. Let go. There's something about you're still addicted to not taking action. That is a thing. You may still be addicted to, maybe you're getting defensive, okay? Or you don't want to compromise, or you want everything your way. And it's like, no, I want everything my way. No, I'm not going to compromise. No, I'm not listening to you. No, you know, I'm not going to acquiesce. Sometimes we have to acquiesce. Sometimes you have to compromise. This could also be you're still addicted to avoiding conflict. You're thinking it's a lost cause. You're backing down. You're not fighting for things. You don't want to make amends. It's like you need to fight for what you want, what you believe in. You need to go after those things. Again, do not settle. You are a king and a queen. Both, you're both. You don't settle for second best. You are deserving of so many wonderful things, and you can't allow anyone to tell you any different. So whatever it is you're addicted to, again, maybe you don't like to compromise. It's time to compromise. Maybe you're backing down on what you believe in and you think this is not the path for you when you know it is for you. Maybe you're afraid to continue to keep moving forward, persevering, or that you're not sure if you should still go for that thing or whatever it is. Okay? You know what you're still addicted to. Let go of it. Let go of trying to resist what is meant for you. Let go of trying to think that you're not capable of something. All right? You need to be able to stand up for what you know in your life is right for you. Make a stand. Face your fears head on. And if you're trying to avoid conflict, this is not the time to do it. And whatever you've been working on, fighting for, persevering with, it's not a lost cause. It's not. God's trying to see where your endurance is, where your stamina is, if you really want what you believe in, if you really want what you're deserving of. After that is 222. Keep up the good work you're doing. Keep persevering. Keep at it. Some of you, you've been working so hard, you've been pushing through something, and you're like, this is a lost cause. I don't see any results. I don't see the prosperity. I don't see the success. Where's the good luck? Where's the turn of it? When is it going to happen for me? When is it going to change? Oh, it's going to change super fast as long as you don't control it. Like you force something to happen. You go with what God wants you to do, but he just wants you to do this one thing. He wants you to take action. This is it. I said it's divine timing. And some of you know it because God has told you it's divine timing. And the enemy and other people are going to try everything in their power to try to throw you off, to keep you from getting whatever this is. All right? Top of the deck, 12-12, stay on a positive path. Stay positive with an abundant mindset. No negativity should be in your mind, your heart, body, and soul. It's going to get you out of alignment. This is also with these people coming after you, the enemy coming after you. They're trying to put you in a negative state. All right? Stay on the positive path. Don't go on a negative path. You keep seeing 12-12, that is a huge indication. Oh, get back on the positive path or stay on it. Look, expect miracles. 777s, it's time to reap what you've sown. I was talking about her expecting miracles. She's about to reap what she's sown, and she's been patient as all hell, and it's got to happen out of fucking nowhere. Expect fast-ass miracles, one after the other. There's some crazy thing about unexpected luck. This is the jackpot, the karmic jackpot. I did say someone's coming into great fortune out of freaking nowhere. Okay? This energy keeps coming up. Slow down. If you've already slowed down and you've balanced work and life and you're cool and copacetic and you're just, I'm not worried about a damn thing. If you've already slowed down, your life is not 8 of Wands right now. The prosperity, the crazy good luck, the great fortune is coming to you. Because when you're in a hurry, when you're in a rush, and you're doing way too many things, you're actually not in alignment with the karmic jackpot. You're not in alignment with the great fortune because you've got to free up the energy for that stuff to rush in. You can't be having this disparity of energies, and it's a competition of energies. You got to lay low, you got to take it easy, and then you free up the space. It's like if you're playing football, why do you think they have as many people on the field as they do? It's what, 12 members on a team? Could you imagine, can you imagine having 12 people on a basketball team in that court? You see where I'm getting at? When you have too much going on, you're not going to have a basketball game. And why do you think the football field's so freaking large? Because it's a different game. It's different rules. It's different everything. Can you imagine if they only had 5 people on a football team? That really wouldn't work, would it? So you see what I'm saying? With the slowing down thing, there's also an energy of like putting too much going on. You can't have the game played. You can't have the energies freed up for this money to come in, for this prosperity, for this change in your life to come in. And it's big for somebody. The bigger the manifestation, the longer it takes, but the bigger the manifestation, the more energetic space the universe needs to bring that to you. And part of that involves you being in that huge energetic space of peace, of non-movement. So this thing has the energy and the momentum to move faster than you can blink an eye, and blam, there it is. Because this is how God works. He wants these miracles to be like one after the other. The War of 1812. If you know what that song is, go listen to it, because that's exactly what I'm hearing. Fireworks going off. And synchronicity along with the music. Okay, this is exactly what God's trying to do in somebody's life, and he wants you to be prepared for this. You got to be able to handle what's coming in. And if your life is all rush, this won't come to you first of all, but if it tries to come in, you're not even going to recognize it. You're not going to be ready for it, which means you will make it fall apart. Or it comes to you and it's like you jack it up. That's not what God wants you to do. All right? That is not what he wants you to do. So let's get your affirmation of the week, okay? What is the affirmation of the week? I heard keep going. You're so close. This is it, guys. This is it. It's on the verge of happening. What is the affirmation for this week for this collective? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Jesus, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. If you are a member of mine, so if you are, you can even download my free mobile app and become a free Capella member, guys, because I put weekly readings out there for my free members. Everyone can access my free readings per week, okay? My free weekly readings. I also put something there in the Capella Crew Forum, which gives other people encouragement. I literally said this in my post. I am beyond blessed. You have to put this out there. If you're thinking you're not blessed, that you're not lucky, that's exactly what your life is going to be like. You already have to be the part. You already have to act the part before you receive it. Okay? When God sees that you are beyond blessed and you're just, you know what, going with the flow and you're being grateful for what you have, God is going to bless you with way more. Okay, so your affirmation for this week is I am beyond blessed. Say this 3 times every day for all week, or usually you should be saying it for the next 40 days. I am abundant in all areas of my life. You see what I mean? That's exactly what the Queen of Pentacles believes in. Abundant in health, abundant in peace, abundant in tranquility, abundant in love with family, right? Nature, animals. Abundant in nature, right? She can have plants all around her. Abundant in prosperity, but she's prosperous because she is healthy and she's happy and she's at peace. Abundant in success, abundant in confidence, abundant in courage, abundant in self-worth. You see what I mean? A lot of people think abundance is just money. When you are focusing on being abundant with money, you're totally out of alignment with why you're here. When you're abundant in everything else, all areas of your life, this is also talking about your 12 houses in your birth chart. I have a reading that is balancing the 12. I give you a huge amount of guidance on what you need to do to balance out all 12 areas of your wheel. The wheel of fortune, the wheel of life, the wheel of karma. All right. It's a very extensive reading. Okay. And every single part in your chart, each zodiac sign, we go over what you're struggling with there and how you're going to balance that house out so that you can be abundant in all areas of your life, which is all the areas in your birth chart. All right. So when you start to realize you're abundant in all areas of your life, but the money piece is not there, the money is always the last thing to manifest. You can align yourself or raise yourself to the frequency of great fortune here when you become abundant in all areas of your life. Peace, health, tranquility, unconditional love, harmonious relationships, self-worth, you know, all of those things. It's what God has been teaching me about, right? About what abundance really, really is. And when you have an abundance of peace and happiness in your life and contentment and self-worth and all these things, your life changes completely. Look, I went to put the top of the deck. I am courageous. I am merciful. She knows she's beyond blessed, even when she doesn't have the money. That is a huge thing that she has aligned herself with. She knows what true abundance is. So let's also get your wellness tip for the week. Let's move that over there. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is the wellness tip for this collective? Thank you, Jesus, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, Holy Spirit, and the Archangels. What is their wellness tip for this week, please? And thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Just keep going. Wow, there's a lot for this week. Okay, here we go. Try and think back to your very first memory. Where were you? Who were you with? And how did you feel? There is something about communication here, ... right? Somebody may be messaging you about a past memory or their first memory of you, or you're just being asked to think about your very first memory. How far back can you go? Where were you? What were you doing? Who was there? What were the colors? How old were you? You know, that type of thing. What did you feel then? Try to go back and remember all the positive memories and try to go back to doing those things that brought you that joy. Okay? We have like a reward. Somebody's getting a reward, maybe a promotion. Write down your goals for the next year, 5 years, and 10 years. All right? Oh gosh, is that going to focus? Yeah, she's goal-oriented, but she's not just focusing on her money goals. She has money goals, but she knows that she needs to be in the health and the vibration to attract not just her money goals. Because here's the thing. Some of you may have money goals and say, oh, I want to be, making $10,000 a month, right? Okay, that's amazing. But then if you're just solely focusing on manifesting money, and you could be manifesting $10,000 a month, right? But what God really wants for you is if you write down goals for self-care, self-worth, nurturing yourself, taking better care of yourself, having work-life balance, right? Working on your facial routines, your nightly routines, your diet, whatever this is, you really raise your vibration. Again, that's part of being abundant in all areas of your life. Because when you have that type of abundance in all areas and the wheel of karma and the wheel of life, you get to a very insane vibration, the highest frequency of all, to manifest millions a month, millions a week. Like, there's no limit to that. And you can't think that that's not possible. Yeah, right. There's no way I'm going to make $1 million a month. You don't freaking know that. God is limitless. God does the impossible. Why would you think you're not deserving? Why would you think that that's not possible? Oh, that's a miracle that I can't achieve. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. Because when you are abundant in everything, except for the money, and you focus on elevating those vibrations there, you can have that goal that God wants for you of having $10,000 a month. He's like, no. I want $1 million a month for you, not 10,000. That's what I'm hearing. But I'm getting more health goals. Yes, you can have your money goals, but if you are not taking care of yourself like the Queen of Pentacles, you aren't acting like it, or you say that you're not deserving of luxurious things, or you're not deserving of nice things, you're not in alignment with those big money goals that you have. Okay? If you still have self-conscious issues, self-worth issues, low self-esteem, you're still jealous about what other people have as opposed to you, you think you're not beautiful enough, you're not smart enough, you're not the best, you're not capable, you're not intelligent enough, you're not gifted enough, you're not skilled enough, guess what? You're out of alignment with those goals. Because you got to work on yourself first in order to have those goals come to fruition. But of course, you got to persevere, and you have to keep going. And you have to stick through this. Some of you may have been working on something for 5 or 10 years. And you're like, I don't really see the results yet. But God's testing your endurance and your patience here. Okay, there is definitely communication here. All right. And there's somebody who's going to, go for it and talk about like some memory. Oh, you know what? I'm hearing it's like an anniversary is coming up. If you're a Capella member of mine, a paid member. Now, remember, with Capella memberships, there are different tiers. Okay. I was talking about an anniversary coming up. Oh my God, I'm looking at the number right now. Okay, God. let's say there's an anniversary coming up, or there's a date coming up of something that you remembered. I mean, event that you had. You're remembering an event that you had. It could do something with the fall season, Libra season, Scorpio season, like September, October, November, whatever. And you are remembering this, or somebody that you know is remembering this, and maybe they're communicating with you saying, hey, you know, do you remember this time, this last year, or 8 years ago, or 5 years ago, or 10 years ago? We saw this game, we saw this movie, we went out here, we did this. Remember when we found this out about each other, or whatever? Remember when this happened? I'm getting that somebody's going to communicate with you. It's like, ciao, bonjour, hola. This is like a hello card, right? Why not try and learn a few words and phrases from another language? Somebody may be doing something different with communicating with you, or saying, remember when I said this in Spanish? Remember when I said this joke in French or whatever? And, you know, and this is what happened. And you taught me something when I said that joke, or I remember the reaction you had, or whatever. Or something will remind you of something, and you communicate with somebody about it, or somebody remembers something of you, a memory, and they communicate with you about it. That's only for some of you, not for all of you. That's what's coming through for some, but for others, it's learning a new language, or learning a new way of communication is what I'm getting with this. It could not just be about learning a different language like Spanish, French, Portuguese. This is more of understanding other people's love languages, and understanding, or maybe you are finding a different way of communicating here. I also getting that if there's a masculine here that's communicating with you, they're going to communicate you maybe in a different language. Maybe they know Spanish, maybe they know French, maybe they know Portuguese, and you guys know the same language. It could be that. Or this is a different love language for them. They're going to try a new way of communicating with you. All right? As opposed to what they were doing all these past years. Because they know if you have leveled up to this Queen of Pentacles, they know that they're going to communicate in the way that is worthy of the Queen. We all know that people just don't speak out of turn and say stupid shit to the Queen, because what happens off with their head sometimes, right? This is what's happening here. So somebody here may be coming back around and saying, you know, it's a different love language. It's a different way of communicating with you, a different way of initiating conversation. And they could very well be bringing up some past memory, because now the anniversary's coming, or the date's coming about, or they saw something on TV that reminded you of them, whatever, and they will bring it up. Brainstorm some new ideas and thoughts. You see what I mean? Brainstorming a new way of communicating. You could be learning a new thing, a new idea, a new project, and going for it, right? Like I said before, don't back down on this. Believe in your ideas, in your truths, in your creativity, and what you want to build, what you want to create, the business you want to start. All right? Don't freaking let anybody make you think that your ideas and thoughts are worth shit. Don't let that happen, guys. I mean, that's what keeps people from going for things that they really want in life, because of other people's crap. You shouldn't be listening to other people who are trying to get you. They're not supporting your dreams. They're not supporting your ideas. They're not supporting these brilliant, you know, new ways of doing things. If you don't have people in your corner supporting these things, they shouldn't be in your corner. They're not really for you, okay? And it could be family, all right? Because it happens. But don't worry about that, because God's got you covered, and God will lead you to the people who are going to back you up, who are going to support your dreams, your ideas, that type of thing. But again, there's something about, there's a masculine here who's brainstorming new ideas and thoughts on how to communicate. Oh, you know what? Why did I say this instead? I used to communicate this way. Let me come in with like something in Spanish or whatever. Or, hey, I remembered this thing. Again, I said brainstorming new ways of doing things. Okay? And, you know, new ideas, new goals, but like tangible goals, but goals that you can achieve. Set long-term goals, set short-term ones. Or, you know, a lot of this has to do with goals that the Queen of Pentacles has with regards to self-care, self-worth, making sure, yes, she takes care of other people, she takes care of the home, but she's also doing things for her. Some of you, there's a strong energy of releasing control and trying to control everyone, trying to control the home, the environment, what your house looks like, and just going with the flow and trusting your intuition and saying, you know what, this house looks beautiful as it is. I'm just going to change this and that, and that's it. I don't need to make it perfect. I don't need to make it look like I'm rich or anything like that. I just need to make it look like home, not a house. All right. So there's something with that. And there's something about like setting wellness goals for yourself. Bottom of the deck is an X here. Remove yourself from online groups that you don't need to be in so you get less notifications. Okay. See, some of you, as I said, you are dealing with people who are trying to bring you down. You are dealing with people who don't believe in your ideas, who don't believe in what you believe in. You're going to YouTube live chats, you're watching YouTube videos, you're going to certain Facebook pages, Instagram, whatever, maybe a community group, maybe a group of friends, college, work or something, and you don't need to be in those anymore. X amount. Close it out. Remove it. This is also stop getting all these notifications that you really aren't a part of. They don't resonate with you anymore. They don't help you out like they used to. It's another 10. I was talking about the 10s here. 10-10. That's the strong energy of union, but that's also cycles ending here. All right? Cycle needs to end by you removing yourself from these groups that you don't need to be in because they're trying to come after you. They're blocking your blessings. All right? Again, there are people who are jealous of you and you may not know it. And they're actually spiritually attacking you. Okay? That's for somebody here. All right. Okay, I'm getting a very strong message that a masculine wants to speak his piece at this time. I'm hearing this masculine's telling me right now, I need to say something to the feminine before you go, Jess, because I want them to be prepared for whatever I'm about to say. Look, did you see what just happened? What did I say about communication? The letter. Pick up a pen and paper. Explore sending cards, letters, and leaving handwritten notes. Somebody may, of different form of communication, they may be literally sending you a handwritten letter, a card, or some sort of note. This is also for others of you, different ways of communication, right? Or expressing your emotions, writing poetry, writing a letter to yourself. I do handwritten letters. I do handwritten letters from your passed on loved ones, and I do handwritten letters from your higher self. I also do handwritten letters from your person. Okay? I literally write out a letter, and you see me write it, and I read it to you. Okay? So there's something with that too. Maybe that's for somebody, automatic writing is what I do. Okay. So I just remembered that I didn't do an automatic writing letter for the Divine Masculine, but now they're also giving me another idea that I can do. All right. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us for highest good. What does this masculine want to say to the feminine? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What does this masculine want to say to the feminine collective? What do these masculines want to say to the feminine collective? Oh, it went to the right. Did you see that? If you didn't already know, I created this deck as well, my Divine Masculine Unspoken Words Oracle deck. It is available for sale. You can find the link to purchase this deck in the description box below, or if you go to capellawellness.com, you can go shop and purchase it there. This is also on Etsy, by the way, but, it's kind of easier to find it on my shop. Holy fuck, I knew he was going to say this. It's time for permanent union. Be prepared. I said they're preparing you for something. It's right here. For those of you who are aligned, they're ready. I'm currently experiencing family issues. Others of you, you're not in alignment yet because they're going through this, and some of you are too. But I'm also getting for the masculines that are ready to fight for you, they could be experiencing family who's trying to keep them from moving forward with you. Okay, there's that. There's also a conversation where they're going to explain to you that they were going through family difficulties, court battles, issues with inheritance, all types of things. Okay, but again, when you're dealing with family issues, you have to be able to close out those karmic contracts with them and to bring about harmony to these issues, because you have to have everything harmonious in your life as best as possible in order for this permanent union to happen. Because remember, it is harmonious, sacred union. We have, I was about to reach out to you, but I got cold feet. We know that this is a thing that the masculines tend to do. But this is why what I was getting, this masculine is being encouraged to keep going, to persevere, to fight for this, and to not listen to anyone or anything, family members, friends, whomever. They know that they're beyond blessed, and that they will have you be even more blessed when they communicate with you, or when they go after you and they talk to you how they want union with you, right? They've been blessed in so many things, but they have to believe that they're beyond blessed because they have you in their lives and you change them for the better. This could also be why they had cold feet. And it's not just because they were getting nervous or whatever. It's like, okay, I need to clear out these family issues. There could have been family members who were telling them, why are you going to reach out to them? Why are you even going to bother? This, and that. You shouldn't be with that person, blah, 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 right? And so they would just Two of Pentacles it. They would oscillate between reaching out and then get cold feet because a family member said something. It could even be a friend, okay? So don't take that literal fully where it's just family in this card, okay? You have to use your intuition with this, and they're telling me that there are friends who are doing this too. So this has been a thing where family or friends kept them from reaching out to you because they would say something and then they would get cold feet. The enemy would come in and cause them to doubt. You're not worthy of this queen. You're not worthy of this blessing. This is not going to work out, right? Even the enemy comes in to cause the masculine to get cold feet. And feminines, don't roll your eyes and get all bent out of shape when you see this message, because you have to understand things on their side. The enemy causes them to get cold feet because the devil doesn't want them to reach out. They don't want them to go for it. It's also family here. But we all go through this. We have to be the ones to be the naysayers to say, no, I'm not backing down. I'm not letting them get to me. I'm going to do what it is that I need to do. And if you feminines are persevering with your mission work, your business, taking care of yourself, you are dealing with your own family issues. You are saying no when you need to say no. You're not getting overly defensive. You're not getting jealous. You have work-life balance. You are being an example for the masculine to do the same and to face their battles, face their challenges, and to persevere and to say, no, not today, Satan. No, not today, guys. I worked so hard for this. This is what I want. It's my life, and I'm going to do this. All right? You do that. The masculine will do the same for you, meaning them going after you and not having cold feet anymore. If you're having cold feet, feminines, with starting the business, with standing up for what you believe in, with persevering, with doing the things that God has asked you to do, with living the life that is different from your family members and your friends. If you're getting cold feet and you're going to give up, you're going to throw in the towel, you are going to say, this is a lost cause, I'm not doing this anymore. Guess what? Your masculine is going to do the same. They will get cold feet. They will throw in the towel. They won't go after this. They won't go after you if you're not going after what it is you know you need to do. The chemistry between us is beyond insane. It scares me sometimes. See? This is also why they had cold feet, because this connection was like no other. And other people thought that they were crazy. They thought that this wasn't going to work out, but they can't hide this anymore and they can't hold this back, right? This is scary for them. It's more scary for the masculines than the feminines. And this is another reason why there's family, and then there's the chemistry, the strong bond that you guys have, the love that you guys share. It's something they never experienced before. And it's like, how do I handle this? How do I deal with this love that I've never had before? You can't expect somebody to know everything and how to handle these things. You guys at the onset didn't know how to handle these connections, right? I sure as hell didn't. This threw me for a loop. Bottom of the deck. I am still dealing with karmic people situations. Please let me handle this on my own. You see what I mean? For the majority of you, they're still dealing with karmic patterns, people, and situations. They have to learn their own lessons. You cannot learn them for them. I said the karmic contracts, especially with family. Okay, especially with other people, ex-spouses, because that they used to be part of their family. Okay, because they share a child probably. You have to allow them to deal with their own karma, just like you have to deal with yours. So the majority of you, this message is more for you about going after what you want in life. And that's not chasing your masculine, by the way. This is you starting the business. This is you focusing on your self-care routines and really becoming a queen and acting like one and looking like one. All right. So some of you, your person is... this could also be, because remember, this deck could be used for your inner masculine. Your inner masculine is saying start preparing for union with self so that you can start preparing for the permanent, harmonious, sacred union. Continue to work on those family issues that you have and get those closed out. All right? Because you feminines also have to deal with your own karmic patterns, people, and situations. And you got to handle this on your own. Your masculine is not going to come save you, and you're not going to go save your masculine. And if you are wanting to throw in the towel, you think it's a lost cause, you want to just give up, you've given up on everything. Your major blessings, and you've actually given up on God. You shut off your blessings because you can't move forward, because you're being attacked, because it's too much for you. Then you don't have the strength and stamina to deal with what God's about to bless you with. Because then if you don't have that, people are going to come in and rob you, take you for what you worked so hard for, or you do something silly and you lose it all in one fell swoop. God doesn't want that for you. I reacted instead of responding. Please don't take it personally. For some, when they come to communicate, this is what they're going to tell you. And they're also going to tell you that they were dealing with a lot of karma, a lot of karmic stuff. They had to nip these things in the bud. We all have karma to pay, guys. All of us. I'm coming to you out of left field. Surprise. Okay, so that's totally the energy of the Wheel of Fortune. All right. For some of you, your masculines are, it's a huge turning point. Destiny is here. Divine timing is here for some of you. There's going to be a fated event. There's something about an unexpected event happening, them showing up at your door, something that's happening beyond your control. Again, with the balloons, something with an anniversary, a celebration, a birthday party, whatever. Okay, maybe going to the fair because this card has a fair there, or going to a theme park. Okay, it's like I'm hearing Halloween Horror Nights, which is in Universal Orlando. All right, or some sort of Halloween event or something at a theme park. I don't know. That just came to me out of nowhere. I'm coming out of left field, right? You're not going to see this coming. It's going to happen so fast. But that's because God is handling this. This is fated. You're about to come into a fated date, a fated moment. Okay, so what I heard of the timing of this, it was destined for you to reconnect at a certain date at a certain time, because this is moving the cycle along, or it's closing out a huge cycle from when you started something, is what I heard. It's like you met your person on a certain date, and then the time is coming around where you meet up again, but now you're coming into permanent union to close out that long cycle of reaching, preparing for permanent union. Or there was a date that you guys went on, or something where your connection started, and with divine timing, that fated moment, that fated date, again, it's destiny, but it has to do something with the planets, and it has to do something with a date or the season that it's in, especially if it's Libra season. okay, or something that occurred on a particular month, a particular date. So this person's coming to you out of left field. There's a big surprise here, but it's being controlled by God. Okay, not you and not them. This could be unexpected travel here. You may be unexpectedly traveling, or you unexpectedly all of a sudden get a bunch of money to go travel somewhere, and then you're being asked to go there, and maybe something fated, something unexpected happens there. Okay. I need you right now. I can't wait any longer. Yeah. They really can't. I know, understand the purpose in this connection. So they're like, no, I can't wait. I gotta get to the feminine, like now, like yesterday. But they're also going to communicate, again, with all of those messages I was channeling with the wellness cards. They had a brilliant idea on what to say to you now, how to talk to you, how to come forward. They have a lot more confidence in this now, and they're coming forward for some of you with communication. Okay. I said the energy is gaining momentum. Oh, I forgot about this. What else does the collective need to know, Holy Spirit? What surprises are coming to them this week? How about that? What surprises may be coming to this collective this week, Holy Spirit? Ballet shoes, something about theater, a play. I know it's not Christmas yet. Something about Nutcracker Suite, dancing, flats. You may need flats to go somewhere. But these are ballet shoes. Something with a childhood memory. Maybe some of you used to be a dancer or used to do ballet or some sort of dance, and you're being asked to get back to do that. Maybe this feminine here is going to reach out to you. Because see, it could be somebody else reaching out to you to get back into dancing, or to take a dance class, or to ask you to teach, or to get back to doing this. We have the key with the heart at the end of that. What does it say about listen to your heart? You have the key to this person's heart. I don't know if it's going to focus here. Okay. You have always had the key to unlock their heart, feminines. Or for those of you who have, you know, special peoples. There we go. You have been the one person who is able to unlock this heart that they thought couldn't be opened. They had it locked away. They had it in a vault or something like that. But you had the magic key. All right. This is also you understanding you have the ability to unlock beautiful possibilities, things that your heart wants, right? Going after those things and not backing down. You have all the tools, you have all the smarts, you have all the abilities, all the skills to do this. This could actually literally be a key to a house, and maybe it has a heart on it, like a heart keychain or a heart engraved with your name and the person's name, something along those lines, like a heart chakra thing. There's also healing the heart chakra for some of you. But some of you, this may literally be the key to a literal house that may be coming to you as a surprise. Or somebody's giving you the key to a car, a key to a house, a key to a money vault, or a key to something. It could be a literal key. If you're seeing keys, that is confirmation of what I'm saying here. But others of you, it's more of like having the key to unlock this person's heart. But that's when you unlock your own heart and you release it of these pent-up negativity or emotions, and you start to clear your heart chakra. They're telling me, again, there's something about a car, a house, a key to a mailbox, a key to somebody's house. Maybe you're moving in with somebody else and they're giving you a copy of their key. And maybe they already have the copy of the key and it has a heart on it. Or they have a copy of a key that has something symbolic that is dear to her heart. Like, I don't know, a sports team, or a certain animal like a dolphin or a flamingo or a dog or a cat. or a particular color, something that you love. They give you the literal key to something that they love, or the key to the car. It's a car that you were eyeing, or a car that you wanted to get, or the house that you were hoping for, something along those lines. And then there's Hello Kitty. I have never gotten the Hello Kitty charm before. Hello Kitty. Maybe you like Hello Kitty. I did say something about a cat, and I did not even know this was a freaking cat. Maybe somebody is going to help you get your cat, or you're going to buy a cat, or they bought a cat for you. You have a cat, they have a cat. I don't know. Take it how it fits. All right? This is not going to work for everybody. But this is a Hello Kitty cat. Something with Hello Kitty is symbolic for somebody here. It doesn't have to resonate with everybody. Remember, if this is not for you, it's not for you. So an unexpected gift with Hello Kitty in it, or something with a cat, a gift of a new cat, or you're getting your cat back, or you're blending families and you have cats. So, something like that. I did say something about with the key here, you have a cat on the key, or a picture of your cat there. It could even be a pet. All right. This is going to sound kind of weird, maybe. Something with like a Hello Kitty show, or a Hello Kitty costume. Something like that. Anyway, take it how it resonates. So that's your little bonus there with what surprises may be coming to you this week. All right, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out capellawellness.com. My memberships, again, I have lower tiers for the free 7-day free trials. Every tier has access to my daily guidance readings. If you just want daily guidance, check out the lower tiers. If you want coaching, check out the higher tiers. If you want a lot more monthly members videos and weekly members live sessions where you can even get a personal reading live, I highly recommend you check out the Sunstar tier or higher. I do have bonus readings. They're called grab bag readings, where you don't know what you're going to get. Sometimes I do free readings there. Sometimes I do something very special that I don't do for the members, the other members who don't have this benefit, or on my YouTube channel. And you get like a surprise. You can get 5 surprises in a month, 2 surprises, 7 surprises of those readings. You never know, okay? Those are the plus tiers that have the grab bag readings in them. I do offer tarot packages, other coaching services. I have coaching packages, healing packages, past life packages, divine feminine packages, divine masculine packages. I give guidance to the counterparts. I do all types of things. Again, check out the description box. There's many links to a lot of things. Download my free mobile app so you can get your free weekly reads. You can check out the Capella Crew Forum, an open forum to go get some more encouragement from me. You can even post your own stuff there, meet other people in that community. It's a beautiful group of people. And, you know, check out the rest of the stuff on my mobile app. You can even book your readings on my free mobile app. So that's a huge perk right there. You can even check out all the other members who are there. All right. Yeah, so that concludes your reading, guys. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.